Steve Kang. I'm the VP of Engineering at QualityLogic. I've been in the industry for over 25 years, and I've been involved with 2030.5 and DER for over 7 years. So our role in this curriculum is that I am one of the main instructors for developing the class content to explain what California Rule 21 is, and also to explain how do you implement and what are the important pieces of implementing Rule 21 for DER community. So what are the critical importance of this Rule 21 compliance? It's a mandate from California state. So any DER devices that's going to be connected on the grid will have to be certified to pass the Rule 21 certification program by February 22nd, 2019, which is only 8 months away. It's a very short time frame. So what are the commercial opportunities, including upside and downside to compliance? I think there's a huge potential. This, to me, is a whole revolution happening. Just like in the 90s, we saw the internet kind of reinventing the whole cultural aspects of how you communicate with others. We're seeing a similar trend in smart inverters, and also the smart grid. So this is a whole set of innovation going on. And you got to get on the bandwagon. You can't fall behind, especially if there's a tariff and certification requirement mandated by California state. You got to get in line. What you got to do is you should already be in development stage at this point, with only 8 months left for certification. So this program is applicable for Rule 21 in California, and how it may impact other states and potentially other countries is California, along with Hawaii, is in the forefront of integrating DERs into the grid. And how do you integrate it intelligently so there is no blackouts or brownouts or there's no fluctuations in the grid? And that's what really is the key piece here. DERs generate and potentially export energy back to the grid, which means people may save and earn money by selling power back to the grid. So that is very important aspects of being conformant in California, and it's a quite new, and it's an innovation that's happening for the whole society, and it's anyone looking at being compliant really got to be in line and be forefront of this movement that's going on. So what is this considered a digitalization of the grid? That's exactly right? Because grid used to be dumb. Now we have this smart grid or smart energy, but grid used to be very dumb. Until fairly recently, our utility didn't know power went down until somebody called. But there's now modern communication being deployed onto the grid itself, which means if some trip occurs on the grid, utility immediately knows. They know about a blackout or a brownout or some condition. And that's why they also have forecasting going on right now. If they know it's going to be hot, they may have some program they activate to really curtail consumption of energy by folks. Is the SunSpec Alliance program for Rule 21 a key piece to modernization of the grid? That is a key piece for the DER inverters, what we call smart inverters. And it's our company, and I am equally excited for the certification to be deployed and for Rule 21 being adopted because it's needed, and it's going to really benefit the whole community, not just the utility per se or the consumers, but I think it's going to be a win-win for everybody. So what does QualityLogic do in this whole ecosystem? Our company specializes in testing for smart energy. And what I mean by that is we develop test tools and test services, and we also provide consulting and training for various standards out there for smart grid. So 2030.5, Rule 21, DER, Open ADR. So we are not a test house. We're not like UL or Intertech or TUV where we perform testing. We actually provide equipment to those companies that will do certification testing for Rule 21. So we actually provide standards-based consulting and expertise, but also test services and test tools for various smart energy standards. So what do I say to the folks that are looking at Rule 21 and attending the UCSD online class? Unless you're already deep in Rule 21, and understanding what it means for your device and also your population or ecosystem. You really need to learn that because again, there's a mandate that's given out by California, and I expect other states and countries to do the same. So really, this understanding Rule 21, CSEP 2030.5 is really critical.